Guangxi province has long been in the shadow of China's more prosperous regions, particularly the wealthy manufacturing province of Guangdong, which lies between it and Hong Kong. But the southwestern Chinese region has a card of its own, its proximity to Southeast Asia.
As the world watches anxiously to see whether the Chinese economy slows furder, putting a dent in global trade, Southeast Asian companies are flocking to China to boost exports of everything from copper to coffee to expensive bird nests used to produce a traditional Chinese soup.
Guangxi is hosting the 10th China Asean Expo, an event launched 10 years ago to promote a free trade area that came into force in 2010. And while maritime tensions have hurt diplomatic ties between China and its neighbours, Southeast Asian companies remain keen to take advantage of what has become the largest free trade bloc in the developing world. After drinking tea for thousands of years, the Chinese are discerning customers. But Sufi Zakaria says he has been pleasantly surprised by how receptive Chinese customers are to his Malaysian organic tea.
When I look at the market, it's no longer just having green teas. There are a lot more other types of teas, or some, they call it infusion, coming from flowers, coming from other type of leaves. This is where I fall into. So because of that, I kind of fit into a niche in the market.
A niche in a country with more than 1 billion people can be big business. And Sufi says China now accounts for 25% of his company's turnover. Selling coffee to a nation of predominantly tea drinkers presents a different challenge, something Xie Hongyi, whose company exports coffee from Laos, knows only too well. Not only does he want the Chinese to drink coffee, he wants them to grind their own beans first.
经过10几年来啊，雀巢公司在那个中国的大力的推广那个速溶咖啡让中国的消费者慢慢的对咖啡有最初的印象。
Despite the challenges, China is the only game in town for his company.
中国市场呢，对我们来说呢是未来发展的主要产业。
The attraction of China as a huge market is not news. What is interesting is how Guangxi is positioning itself as the gateway between China and Southeast Asia. Qinzhou port on the southern Guangxi coast is China's 6th free trade port area. The central government in Beijing hopes that this port will help boost Sino-ASEAN trade, which has already grown 600% over the past decade. Latching on to the potential of Guangxi, Hong Kong businessman Simon Pun and his Italian supplier Luca Famiglietti have opened a wine distribution company inside Qinzhou port.
China wants to import like $1 billion US of goods from ASEAN countries within 5 years. So I think the number of the throughput is going to be increased a lot from now on.
While the prospects are enticing, not everything is smooth. Maritime tensions between China and its Southeast Asian neighbours over the resource-rich South China Sea have caused serious diplomatic ripples.
我代表中国政府在此郑重宣布，中国对东盟的睦邻友好政策绝不是权宜之计，而是我们长期坚持的战略选择。
The Chinese premier may talk about being good neighbours, but while the territorial disputes remain, they will continue to cast a shadow over Sino-ASEAN trade ties and the future of Guangxi. Demetri Sevastopulo, Financial Times, Guangxi.